And it did post twice on me. I don't know why. And then before we answer that question, we're gonna get Craig in here, so he doesn't interrupt.
Now recording.
Would anybody for a third hero points like to sum up what happened last week? I feel like a decent amount of things happened, but also like, it was really a preparation session.
I apologize. My thing's lagging. Here come a bunch of dice.
My thing is lagging too, and I do not know why it is lagging. I'm on the promised land of self-hosting, so there's never supposed to be any problems at all ever. So I don't know how this could have happened. All right. Looks like nobody is going to try to beat a 3 to get a third hero point. Going once, going twice. All right, Bella, what happened last time?
Last time on Stolen Fate, we found ourselves in negotiation with the trader card. He was offering us a map to guide us to the remaining cards that have manifested themselves. And he also threw in the sweet deal for us that if we succeeded in this negotiation, or he kind of afterwards granted us his presence at the Herod Court. So yeah, we negotiated with him. We really haggled him down from his 100 grand price down to 50. I think we did pretty okay. But then we did buy the add-ons, though. You know, he got us a little bit, I'll admit. But also we needed them because the 5,000 gold we each spent ensures us that we will not be drained. Jericho, yes, I purchased your thing for you, so to make sure you be. All right. After that, we had to escape Sigil, or not escape, but we had to go somewhere else in order to teleport back to the Herod Court, because you can't teleport out of Sigil. A kindly planeswalker happened upon us, and they just seemed to clock what was going on there. Like, you need to get somewhere. And they helped us find just a really nice little coffee shop in a place called Seattle. It's a city on Yarth. It reminded me of the Barovia place we went to, but it wasn't as quite as sad and terrifying. But it was very gloomy. And yeah, we were in a bakery. They thought we were from this organization called the Wizards of the Coast, and as a result, they let us take whatever we wanted from the bakery. We really ransacked it. We got everything. We have pastries for days. And after a while, we decided it was time to get back to the court, so we set up our portal, but not before Stat convinced a bystander to join us on our adventure. A 18-year-old young man by the name of Bart has thinking that he was participating in some kind of stage magic event, went through the portal with us, and now we have an extra passenger on our journey, and we'll see how that pans out. But there's certainly no bad things will come about from abducting this person, isekaiing them into our high end game adventure. And from there, we started to engage in downtime, basically. Like, Jack appraised us of the situation, and like spelled out that we needed to like turn the map into portals, and then he set us on our way. Said this is the last of the downtimes. No more downtimes after this. And we did a bunch. We've done a bunch of things. Walter's spending the whole week at the circus, basically. I went there. It was fine. Me and Kelly, we found some treasure. Mac continues to try to befriend the rabbit. They had an ice cream party. It was cute. And yeah, that's what I got. So right, we're in the we didn't finish downtime. I'm just trying to think if there's any other key highlights. Nothing really comes to mind. I made a best bottled rock. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I think that covers it. There was Walter had a run-in with somebody.
Oh, that's right. Walter, while at the carnival, ran into sort of a manifestation of Raven Micoletta. Unclear on whether or not she was actually there, but maybe projected herself into it. And she kind of just like was super frank and open with him about like her goals and like her views on the situation. She surprisingly is very, I wouldn't say friendly, but she's impressed by the work that we've done and kind of laments the reconcilers' efforts to contribute to her goals. So I think that she views us somewhat as a vessel to her, an end to her means, in that once all the cards are collected, we're gonna have like an epic showdown, and it's we're gonna murder each other for the cards. It's gonna be a whole thing. But yeah, so we got to finish downtime, and then we're gonna go through a portal of some kind, somewhere, some event. We keep talking about the peacock. I feel like, are we supposed to deal with that before we go on to this map?
I mean, you never have to deal with it. It's well, I can't say. I mean, you could find out more if you want, but no one's making you deal with that one. ... Yeah. All right. Would anybody like to answer this factspiration question for a D3 that they could add any D20 roll after the fact? No, nobody.
Oh wait,
Man.
what is it? What is it?
What is your biggest flaw?
Oh, I have none.
Oh, okay. Kelly on a 2, going once, going twice. Okay, Kelly, what is your biggest flaw?
Giving people second chances who shouldn't get them.
Okay.
He wants to believe that people are good, have a chance to be good.
What happened?
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, Brandon did that last week.
I think I'm in the wrong place. I'm just not where I was supposed to be.
Do you need a link?
I think I should have did I pin it in our combos? I did. You did. Perfect.
That's how I've been getting it. Is there a different way we should be getting in?
I know I'm in the right place.
Well, you can bookmark it once you go there.
I was like, I rolled a 10. Why did you pick Kelly over me? And it's like, I'm just not in the right place.
Bookmarking is still a feature of browsers, so.
What's our password?
It's part of the message I sent you.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Explodes.
Kelly, I agree. Giving people second chances that don't deserve it, 100%. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
We'll ask Woodshop.
Woodshop, what his biggest flaw is? Oh, man. I'd say that Woodshop's biggest flaw is falling too hard for people. Too fast. Falling too hard, too fast for people. Doesn't do the research before his heart locks it in. He is already deeply committed and in love with all 3 of the other Woodshop's wives. Like, it's going to be a hard time when he has to let go. He thought he would be slick and he would just be banging this harem of VTuber girls in hell and not catch any feels. Caught him instantly. 5 seconds in. So, yeah. So that's his biggest flaw, is catching feels too easy.
Relatable.
Absolutely. All right, he's vulnerable to love bombing damage for sure. All right. If he lived in a world with OnlyFans, he would be in a bad place. He'd be in a bad place. I mean, he did live in a world with
all of them.
yeah. He would. His only reason for being like going into crime would just be to fund his OnlyFans subscriptions. Oh man. Okay. So with all that sorted, would you guys like to draw from your Fanspo Hero deck, or are you good? You gonna save it? You got 6 of these Fanspo points.
We're not
half-
on a combat or anything, are we?
We have about half of our downtime to complete, I think, and
Anything could happen.
then we're going into a mission. So unclear on how much of the session will be mission.
Well, last week everybody told me, yeah, Crash, for sure. We're gonna have everything that we need to do written down and ready to go. So we're just gonna blaze through that downtime. And I was like, really, guys? You really beat it? And you're like, we swear. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
I meant it, but we know how these things go.
I might be misremembering, but it sure seems like what I had hoped would happen.
I swore no oath.
That's true. It's true. Okay. Sounds like you're gonna abstain. I don't hear anybody saying that.
One more recap thing for Jerry. I spent one of your days. You went to the Big Sky card, which removes curses. Your best friends no longer get black dots.
Oh, it was a curse the entire time? So you know you have every one of my characters go to get this curse removed? Oh no.
Friendship is a curse.
Friendship is a curse, true.
Not anymore.
Not even.
They're no longer friends with you. You're okay.
All right, fair enough. Then we will
That was
do some downtime. Let's see.
But yeah, this is our last downtime. So I thought I would put in a call for you. I saw that card and I figured Jericho might be into that. Plus, I think if you saw it, you'd really like the event. You just take damage for like an hour,
Oh,
and then your curse is gone.
I do that. I take damage. Yeah.
All right. I guess everybody whip out your players' guides that were a long time coming. Jack wasn't sure you were ready for them, but we pushed them out anyways. And let's finish this here. Downtime. Let's see. Downtime tracker. Crack that bad boy open. All right. Okay. So Jerry, they just had you go bake yourself in the desert for a day. And then
It's like, babe, you gotta get that treated.
It's a disease?
You basically have 6 more things to do. No, 5. 5 more things to do because you have to do 1 day of travel to get there and to get back. So while you look over what is available, was there anyone that had not finished their downtime activities?
No, wait. Is it still a day? Because we have the wagoner.
Oh shit, you're right. All right, never mind. You have 6 more days. I mean, I think he's got a different name than Wagner, but I thought
it's not Wagoner, but the Teamster.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Dang. Okay.
He runs the wagon. That's the traditional.
Somebody talking shit about somebody. The sneezing's happening.
Sneezing.
More seasonal allergies.
Sorry.
All right. So who jump in? Anybody jump in if you've got downtime you need to do.
You see rolls?
Anybody?
I've got stuff planned if people need time.
Okay.
You see rolls?
What was that?
See rolls?
Yep.
Like at a bakery?
Dice rolls.
Oh, you said you rolled in advance? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay, post them. Let me see them.
they're there.
Oh, they're up there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. They were done 6 days ago.
Yeah.
And these were all for the carnival?
That was all the carnival. That is this
This man's
session.
All
prepared.
right.
I respect
All
that.
right. I'm glad somebody was. Carnival music. Here we go. All right. And you're just taking whatever you get, just random?
I was going clockwise. So the first one
Oh,
was
clockwise?
Prison of
Okay.
Guilt. So then next, Father of Love. Or Father's Love.
Oh, Father. Oh, you're doing Father's Love next? Okay. All right. And this is for an enemy. Let's see.
Or someone that we wouldn't encounter.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, man. All right. Let's see. Carnival. Simulacrum. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, you made 1, 2, 3, 4. You made 5 of them. Okay. Because you're doing it all. You just live in there all week. Okay.
Yeah.
So you use the first number you rolled. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay. There is a tent. There are screams of fear, surprise, and ovation coming from inside the tent, and you see the flash and burn of fire. You hear somebody say, "Yes, behold the mighty beast, rare and unusual. This creature is from beyond this realm." And then you hear a ferocious roar. It sounds like a bear, a dragon, and like a Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park movie, all kind of like mashed together. It's a pretty heavy metal fucking roar going on. Do you want to peek inside the tent?
Yeah.
All right. You see this. It looks like a bipedal Ursine with 4 arms instead of 2, bull horns, covered in red dragon scales, and it has a long serpentine tail that ends with the head of a fire-breathing dragon.
It's metal as hell.
And then the guy who's there, he has like a whip and a little top hat. He's like whipping this creature, making it do shit. And then he's like, yes, behold, a Tane, one of the earliest creatures created by the gods, by the eldest of the first world. The Tane have no home. They treat any plane they're on as their own. These powerful creatures are beasts of fire who are resistant to all physical damage. And he just starts whipping it, and the creature's like roaring and shit. You may learn one thing about it, as if you had passed a recall knowledge check.
Excuse me.
Oh, also the creature is huge.
It's huge size.
Yep.
Does it seem to have any special features or abilities?
I mean, it has a fuckload of special features and abilities. It seems to have improved knockdown, whirling frenzy, which is like draconic frenzy but better. Tangling chains. They aren't just for show. It's a fashion statement. This is an AoE move that does a fuckload of damage and can also immobilize you. It also has a breath weapon, of course. It's kind of tame, the breath weapon, but it is a 50-foot cone, so pretty big. And it has a special trait for when it is ridden as a mount. Which is to say, it telepathically can link up with anyone who rides on it. Oh, and apparently it's always under the effect of airwalk, which is kind of rad. So it could just start taking steps up into the air, just walk on air, and it regenerates.
That's insane.
Seems like fun.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
This adventure
All right.
is getting better and better. Walter
So
remembers
let's see.
himself.
Let's see. The next day. Ooh. Okay. This would be for Destiny's Defiance. All right. Let's see. Stop closing all my windows, Foundry. We have to keep them open.
So for Jericho's
that's-
sake, these places are linked to us. So Prison of Guilt would be Stack, Father's Love would be Bellanora, Destiny's Defiance we think is Grom, Path of Destruction would be yourself, One Last Goodbye would be Walter, and Summon of Law would be Kelly.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm reading through this Google Doc right now. I think I missed what these are.
This would be the next set of cards.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we went to the trader. The trader gave us this map, which is these things. It's not really a map so much as it's like a port key.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And these
So,
are where
like-
our next side quests are.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
okay.
with this map, we'll be able to open portals to each of these. What was the
These locations.
penultimate destiny situations in which we will have control to impact our destiny, kind of things.
I want to go to Destiny's Defiance. That place looks fucking rad, dude.
Well,
Never mind that Jack told
is
us
linked to
that we-
Grom.
Look at it. It's like Cyberpunk.
Well, the reason that they had to be tied to your guys' destiny is that the cards are no longer cards. They fully manifested as actual creatures. So the normal means of tracking them down and interacting with them aren't working anymore. So the trader was able to create a path to the cards by binding them to you guys.
Gotcha.
So you, instead of going to a canon event in the history of the multiverse and trying to get to the card that way, you're going to a canon event in your own life.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the second day, you did get a critical failure, which I don't give you misinformation. You just get overstimulated and become stupefied 3.
Oh.
And I believe this stupefied only goes down 1 per day. So the next day's one will be 2 lower than you rolled, and then the day after that will be 1 less than you rolled, and then it'll be gone. Since stupefied does affect wisdom checks. All right. So then you're passing Destiny's Defiance, no information gained, going to Path of Destruction. With the leftover stupefaction from being overstimulated, what do you learn there? Oh, buddy. As you are walking around, somebody comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, I'm looking for the wine tasting. Have you seen?" And you turn, and there is a creature.
Oh my god!
Hideous in its appearance. It looks like an emaciated undead elf creature. Its nose rotted away. Its ears long and sharp. Its lips, long ago rotted away, reveal a mouth of jagged, blood-stained fangs. Its eyes, two glowing pits of red, deep set in hollow, sunken eyes. It wears goth kid clothes.
Bro, I almost just punched my monitor. That thing derailed our fucking Curse of Strahd campaign. I was so pissed. I still got some feels about that. Okay. I just look at this thing, kind of look it up and down. You said wine tasting booth?
Yeah. I am ever so thirsty. My master never allows us to drink. He says that hunger sharpens the blade. But what he doesn't know doesn't hurt me.
So you're doing it on the sly. I see you. Would I have come across any type of wine tasting booth in this place?
You frequent this place enough that you do know about the wine tasting booth. And it's a little garden area.
All right,
run by a satyr that's 100% real. Definitely a real satyr.
These people are definitely real, so he'll definitely slake his first through all of them. Yeah, Walter will kind of turn in the direction of where the booth is and kind of point towards it and be like,
okay.
Yeah, it's over that direction, man.
Excellent. You see the creature close the two red eyelights, and all the people between him and the booth immediately go and like power down, and then they shuffle out of the way like zombies. Creature gives you a knowing smile, as if you've met before. It heads into the crowd. You may ask one question about it as if you had passed a recall knowledge check.
They have some good stuff, so don't drink too much, buddy. That will be parting words.
In your mind, you hear the creature say, "Nothing could ever slake my thirst."
I mean, I just witnessed. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Does this creature have any special abilities or features?
You thought that the 5e one was rough? My man. This creature can drink blood. It can cause disease called the Plague of Ancients. It has an aura that can cause sickness in everyone around it. It can become so scary that everyone becomes paralyzed. It can dominate at will. Once it has something dominated, it can control them as a free action. So it doesn't impact its action economy at all to control its dominated thralls.
That's pretty busted.
Yeah. Oh, it also has psionic powers like telepathy and mind control and telekinesis.
I got that when it talked in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. Well, you didn't ask about resistances and stuff, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. So.
Yeah. All right. Probably should have spent one of my days getting silk bullets. Yeah, he keeps walking.
All right.
He keeps going to the carnival for that day, and then comes back the next day.
You have a shit ton of Dawn Silver.
So you go to one last goodbye. On one last goodbye, you did okay. Let's see. What do you encounter there? Yeah, you see this guy, and he is trying to win at carnival games. He's doing like the strength hammer thing, and it's just not happening. He keeps getting almost to the bell, and it's not happening. He's getting more and more frustrated, and he's like, "This whole thing is fucking rigged. How do you're not running a proper establishment here." And then a tiny wee old lady walks up and says, "Why don't you give me a try, Sonny?" And then she takes the hammer and just wing, like it goes right to the top. Everyone cheers for her and laughs at him. With your perception, you do see that the guy stepped on like a hidden like foot pedal when the old lady went to go. So it is in fact rigged. The man kind of crosses his arms. He looks away, and he says, maybe I'll maybe I'll, you know what? Ring toss, that's my game."
Hey, hey friend, why don't you try that again?
He turns and he looks at you and he says, "Friend, who the fuck are you? Have we met before?"
I got a familiar face. Why don't you
All right.
try that game
No,
again?
everybody laughed at me.
They don't really know.
It's obviously rigged. There's no way that old lady could have beat me. Unless she had some kind of enhancements. But last time on my physical, they told me that I had a higher strength than Gauntlets of Ogre Power, so I feel like there's nothing that lady could have brought to the table. Unless that lady wasn't a lady. Oh, what if she was a hag? Hags are pretty strong.
I think you had the right of it before. The game's rigged.
Listen, I'll try again, but I mean, I don't think this guy wants me to win.
Fuck what he thinks. Walter will kind of walk over, kind of near the guy.
Yeah.
And when it looks like this man's gonna try and hit the hammer, he wants to.
Hello?
Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll kind of disappear into the crowd, and then I'll cast invisibility.
Okay.
And then when it looks like he's gonna swing the hammer, I'm going to go up to the little pedal thing and press it.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Yeah. You go ahead and give me a stealth check. Okay, yeah, it goes off without a hitch. And the guy running the Herokin running the game, his mouth drops open, and he says, "What?" And then this man, he says, "Huh? Well, look at that. Guess I just needed to get warmed up. Guess Granny gave me that inspiration I needed to really bring it on home." And Granny looks over him and says, "You did it, Sonny." And then he says, yeah. I want oh yeah, I want that one. And he points to a Vulture the Robot plushie. The guy gets it down with a hook, and he passes it over to him, and he says, "Hey, my buddy Walter's gotta love this. Hey, anyways, thanks a lot, stranger." And he turns, starts to disappear into the crowd. You may ask one question about him, as if you passed a recall knowledge check.
Before he leaves, Walter will kind of hand him. He had another candied apple. He'll hand it to him.
Oh, okay.
He's starting to take a liking to these candied apples. Fuck. I don't specifically know what to ask for this one. I guess when he said, my buddy Walter would like this one. Was there any specific emotion behind it? Like sadness, reluctance, happy, etc., etc.?
I mean, it seemed like he was talking favorably about someone.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Then the next event brought you back around to Summit of Law.
I think that should be it because Bella did Summon of Law, if I recall correctly.
Oh, okay.
Unless I
I did.
rolled too many.
I think you
saw
rolled too
Cool
many.
Angel
Okay.
Lady.
All right, then you had one extra. Okay. All right. Then, anybody else have any downtime activities?
I wanted to go hang out with the Fiend.
Okay.
I wanted to
What do
learn
you-
some rituals from him.
All right.
Let me go find him again. Sorry. Yeah, I wanted to learn the planar servitor and the binding circle.
Okay. As you approach the fiend, she says, "What is it you would like to learn, child?"
I think I'm looking to make some magic happen.
Of course. I am a strict instructor, and you see her produce a Vorpal yardstick.
Question. Are you able to summon demons and devils and whatnot?
Do I summon such creatures?
Yeah, could you bring them here so I could kill them?
And I can teach you the magic to do so.
Okay, alright. Is that what this magic does? I didn't read the, on a circle. Oh yeah, planar servitor. That'll get me some. Alright, okay. After I kill them, do they like poof off into dust?
Do you require the dust of a dead fiend?
No, I want its head.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, well, there's this guy, right? He's all like, "Oh, I'm so big and strong, but to get my boons, you need to like bring me a creature's head that's really really strong." You probably know him. He's the Mountain Man. That guy.
Oh, I didn't think that he was collecting heads. I thought he just wanted stories of...
Oh, I thought he wanted stories. I thought I read he wanted
Yeah.
stories.
He does. He doesn't, I think, ask you to bring heads, does he?
I thought he did. Maybe I'm. Oh, a trophy. That's what I assumed.
Oh,
I
I
assumed
see.
that was a head.
But if you're summoning fiends, they'll likely be less powerful than you. He won't be impressed. He only wants to hear stories about you besting a stronger opponent.
Okay, so I can't summon stronger fiends. Alright, okay. Well, can you teach me that anyway? Because I kind of want to, summon shit if I need to,
Of course. Alright, so the rules for learning rituals. Let's see. Learning ritual does not count against any limits of spells on your spell repertoire or any other normal spellcasting ability. Rituals are never common. Though if you look hard, you could probably find someone who can perform ritual or teach you the ritual. And then, let's see. Learning and cost. So she could teach, but you still got to pay to learn them.
Yep, that's like half the cost, I think, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Rituals entry. If the ritual doesn't have such components, the cost is consumed when you attempt a primary skill check. Okay. So yeah, whichever ones she offers that you're trying to learn,
Okay.
go for it.
I gotta look up how much they are.
Okay. I got the link here. I'll throw it into chat.
Trying to find them. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, the rituals cost. The cost is consumed when you did primary ritual. The cost represented. Blah blah blah. Okay.
So this one, so level 5 is 480, so half of that. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll go add these and spend the monies.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Anybody else have anything?
Yeah, I got something.
All right, what do you got? What are you up to?
I want to look for a specific item
Okay.
using the new trader we have. I just want to try it out. I probably won't be able to afford it, but I'm gonna go.
All right. Which item are you looking for?
Hero's Plate Greater.
Hero's Plate Greater. All right. Let's see.
Item level
Heroes.
18.
Oh, I thought you were wearing this already.
No, I'm just wearing standard +2 greater resilient plate.
Okay, this is a rare item. It costs 22,000 gold. So what are you gonna do if you find it? You have 22,000 gold to buy it?
I'm gonna try to work the rest of the week and see if I can make it. I think I can make that much money, but don't make that much money working.
Okay.
Earning income doesn't get you a lot.
Yeah, it's like for a year of work, maybe it could get close. I don't know.
I'm a legendary doctor. You never know.
Okay, okay. Let's see. For the trader, it is rare is very hard for its level. Okay.
You.
So that's a diplomacy of 40.
All right.
All right. Okay,
Ooh.
they are able to procure for you Hero's Plate, but you would still have to pay for it.
All right. I am going to shameless request that they donate it.
Wow.
Damn, that's pretty good.
So it's there's another diplomacy.
Let's see. You can downplay the outrageousness of the request by reducing the DC by 2. It does not, however, override fundamental rules of the request action, which explicitly states some requests are unsavory or impossible, and even a helpful NPC would never agree to them. Okay. Let's see what happens. The trader don't give shit away for free. So if you don't got 22,000, 38. Hold on. Go here. Oh, we don't need this music anymore. We're not the...
I gotta try. Yeah.
All right. Well, this would be incredibly hard DC at 18. So you're looking at a 48 is what you would be trying to hit to convince somebody to give you a rare 22,000 GP item for free. The trader does say that while they have the good, they would never give it away. But if you're short on cash, there are other ways to make a trade. Then they kind of steeple their fingers, and their cattail swishes in anticipation.
No, I just heard about this armor from the Legendary book and wanted to see if I could possibly obtain it.
And the trader says, "Well, you can for the right price."
Well, unless I can trade a +2 greater resilient plate and 10,000 GP. Make up the difference.
Let's see. What's the price tag on a greater resistant plate?
It's not nearly as big. That's got that name with the enchantment. That just makes it so much.
Let's see. Greater resilient full plate. It is only clocking in at 1,400. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder why it's so low.
I don't know, because
It's a level 14 item.
yeah,
let's
because
see.
if you look at +2, just magic armor of +2 greater resilient on Archives of Nethys,
Mhm.
it says that's 4,500 just for that alone.
Right?
The enchantment. So I don't know why it
All right, let's see.
drops, but
Resilient full plates. Okay. Yeah, like he would take the money and the armor towards the trade, but he would want more.
that's okay. Heroism is cool, but it's not that cool.
Perhaps your favorite color, or your luck.
Does he want bad luck? I mean, shit. I mean,
maybe. He's definitely open to some opportunities here. This guy trades in all manner of things. So he will keep it in stock for you, since you did have him go and check to see if he had it. So it is available.
that's it for me.
All right. Anybody else have any downtime activities?
I do.
Okay. What do you got, Bella?
We already went over this. We're going to the Tanglebriar, where I can have Call Spirits cast. And in preparation for Bella's trial, she wishes, which is called Father's Love, she wishes to speak to the people that were in her father's life that were significant, and hope to gain some kind of insight on how she should handle herself in the situation. And at first, she would call onto the spirit of her father's best friend, Guy the Bard, and ask of him, "You knew my father when he was still, a hero, what some might call a hero, doing good things, and I want to know what you would do."
Hold on. It says you have to provide a possession, some kind of connection to the spirit, a possession, a garment, or a piece of its corpse.
Garment, a piece of its corpse.
Yeah, it says you tear the veil to the afterlife and call forth the spirit from its final resting place. You must call the spirit by name, and you must provide a connection to the spirit, such as a possession, a garment, or a piece of its corpse. A spirit unwilling to heed your call can attempt a will save, etc., etc., etc.
Do I have to have it physically in my inventory, or can I bullshit? Because that her father saved pieces of his friends.
But your father did. But
yeah, I don't have a reason why Bella would have inherited such things.
Fair.
But she would have interacted with them at times. I'm trying to think. That doesn't really count though. So I guess I don't really have anything of the two people I wish to call.
I mean, if you ran into them as children, if they gave you some kind of keepsake or whatever, I suppose that could be something. This also implies that they're dead.
I would presume they are. I feel like this happens a long time after the events.
Interesting.
But she doesn't know. Is there?
Yeah.
Is there a phone that she can call the multiverse? Like, hey, Jack, I want to try to reach these people, get their opinions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could just do. Let's see.
I feel like Guy's technically not dead. I feel like he is something of an immortal being.
Right. Okay. So I guess Jack would ask. So who are you trying to get in touch with?
I really feel like you'd like this guy. My father thought he was the best, and he always said he was his friend. His name is Guy the Bard, and that's all he's known as. He actually he gave up his name to an elf queen, which actually solidified him in the multiverse as the name Guy.
Okay.
But he is the Bard, Guy.
Gotcha.
The Bard.
Okay. So it just sounds like you probably want to do like a greater sending if you think he's still alive, right?
I guess so. Can you facilitate that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. We could try that. As you know, sending a fifth rank spell is only planetary. It has to be a creature you know well. But greater sending, we could try to ping him.
You might have noticed warning signs all over
in the multiverse. So yeah. Sure. All right. So you guys are gonna try and do a greater sending to Guy the Bard.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. He says, okay. I mean, yeah, I think we could do this. I think we could do this. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we could probably do this. Okay. Can you cast 9th rank spells yet?
Drugs.
What?
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Can Stack? No, he gave up his magic. Oh man.
I can only cast up to 6th level.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we could probably still do this. Okay. All right. So you guys go and you find the tyrant. He explains the situation, and then the tyrant is like, all right. I suppose we can use my orb. He fondles his orb possessively.
Bella beams at him. Thank you, Mr. Tyrant.
All right, so you guys are going to concentrate ponderously upon his orb. The intention is to reach out to Guy. All right, in that case, you're going to make the ritual check. Guy is very busy. I don't think he wants to be bothered by his friend's kid. So
Sorry, I meant to miss something. Could you use the Hag's Orb for a bonus?
Ooh, what's the Hag's Orb? Where's that?
There is something there.
Post it?
Uh,
We're level 18 now, guys. I can't keep track of all the crap we've picked
Right,
up along the way. Yeah.
pulling it up.
The hag did set up a orb in her little thing that was supposed to be.
It allows you to use it 3 times a day, and it gives us +2 bonus.
What spell you guys trying to cast? I have up to 8th, 7th rank spells. If that is helpful.
We need 9.
I can't do that.
All right, so what check do you need? Is this
Are you
occultism?
talking about the lens of the outreaching eye?
I think he's talking about the Silent Hag.
The Silent Hag.
Oh,
Yeah.
the card itself. Okay.
When we manifested it, it made our orb.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's check.
Balls.
The Silent Hag. Unsettling. This mouth can accommodate most crystal balls. Crystal ball placed within this mouth is enhanced, and its save DC increases by 1. Okay, sure. So you guys head. He brings his orb to the Silent Hag statue, and he puts his orb in her mouth, and then you ponder it. All right.
Pathfinder's all about that Voltron, right?
Since you're doing the thing, I need you to give me the check. In this case, it would be occultism.
Okay.
All right. Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
Impressive.
So let's see.
Look at him.
Yeah, there he is. A voice picks up on the other line and says,
Like,
"Hello."
surprise.
Hi there,
Minute.
Mr. Guy. You may not know me, but my name's Bella, and you knew my father back when some people thought he was a good person. His name was Barnabas. I know that you two don't keep in touch very well at this point, but you knew him back then, and I might have to confront him soon. We're kind of estranged, and I don't know him very well. And I was wondering what you might say to him to compel him to return to the path of goodness, or like convince him to help a world-ending sort of calamity situation.
Okay. Bella, yes, Bella. Oh, yes. Okay, you were the one of the twins. Your father and his genie had babies. I remember now. Yes, into the your birthday party. I'll be honest. You can't really bring a man back to a place he's never been.
I see. So you say he was never really a good person, and it might be impossible to convince him to do good things.
Well, I think he hid what goodness he had under a defensive layer of pragmatism. He was obsessed with making us all special weapons, armor, and all sorts of useful gadgets and gizmos. He also hated the idea of anyone being left behind or sacrificed if they didn't have to be. He made a big show about how it was inefficient or bad business and how making his allies stronger was making him stronger, but you could see the gleam in his eye. He took a lot of joy in bringing joy to those he secretly cared about. But I don't know if that would be enough to qualify him as a good guy. But, I mean, it's a start. Maybe give him a present, something you made yourself.
I will take that into consideration. That is advice. Thank you, Mr. Guy.
Now, of course, and hey, don't call me again.
You got it.
Okay. Click.
All right, next phone call.
Okay.
Impossible to lose that number.
Lose my number.
Can't when it's magic.
Right. Now she's going to call someone who probably even more doesn't want to hear from her.
Okay.
But she's going to power through anyways. She wants to
Right.
call on the only person, or the person that her father respected the most, and who had a kind of a sordid past with. That is Church Bandon.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me the occultism check.
I don't know where you are in the multiverse, Jert. I'm gonna try to find you.
Okay.
It's a 44. Do it.
Okay. You hear someone pick up on the other side, and they say, who is contacting me in my mind? Who would dare reach out to me? Bert Jandon.
This isn't the person I intended to reach, but this is also good. You knew my father, kind of. I understand that you did not like him much, but you kind of could answer the same question I was about to ask. So, Mr. Bird, my father once wronged you, and you had a sworn vendetta against him, and I guess the man Barnabas Benoit. Yeah, I'm sure you don't remember him.
Yes, the one who slayed those hippos, who took me in when my ship crashed, resuscitated me, saved my life, and gave me a reason to live.
Yeah, he
Your
insists
father and his friends slaughtered the entire herd.
Yeah, he insists that was a misunderstanding, and he may actually be sorry about that one. Tough to tell with him, but you pursued this at one point, so I'll ask you what I was going to ask.
Long have I hunted him. Even now, I sail the seas of spell space, looking for him.
So you are probably the best person to ask this. Do you know how to kill him?
He is a lich. He has phylacteries. But They are nearly impossible to find.
Yeah, do you have
What-
any idea of how
What you
many?
might not know about your father is that he is autistic. So he read every single thing there was to read about making and hiding phylacteries.
Yeah, that checks. That checks out.
Hmm.
So you have no idea of how many he has?
In all
where
my
they would be?
years of searching, I have not found a single one.
I'm pretty sure I'm holding one right now.
Well, good for you.
It was an accident, so don't beat yourself up about it. All right, well, this has been somewhat illuminating. You weren't the person I was hoping to reach, Bert, but great talking to you. Thank you.
Indeed, now that we have spoken, I will be able to track you down, and I will use you as leverage to draw your father out of hiding.
New fear
When
unlocked.
next we meet, you will know pain and fear. Click.
This seems familiar.
Nope. Huh. Looks at Jack confused. It wasn't exactly what I hoped for, but I guess
I mean, that was a variant. Like, I guess.
really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways, last day, she is actually going to call Spirit because she wants to call upon her mother, and I think I can make a compelling thing.
Yeah. You got some of her DNA. You know what I'm saying?
And I've been told my mother's dead, so I'm going to try to call her Spirit.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So now you can use the call spirit. She would gladly accept a call from you. No saving throws necessary.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, here. Since we're going vintage on these. We're going vintage on these. Why does Hasil
I
keep
don't know
showing
why.
up?
I don't know why.
I've deselected him like 100 times. Oh, he's targeted. Okay. Like that. I don't know when that started. All right, so yeah, Mello the Crafty picks up, and she says, "Hello, is this my baby girl, Bella? Are you
Hi,
all
Mom.
right?"
I mean, that's relative, but yes, I am doing well, I think. I'm a very highly powered adventurer now, and
Oh,
I'm kind of
before you
coming.
say anything else, you should be aware that your father's listening into this call. My soul is trapped in the ring that I used to be trapped in, that he freed me from. He's wearing it right now. I think he's listening.
Okay, well, fuck you, Dad. This has all been more complicated than it needed to be, and
I think he just let out an evil laugh. I think that's the sound I'm hearing through my soul prison.
I'm sure he does that. So, Mom, I'm gonna have to confront Dad soon, and I was wondering what you think I should do.
Oh, did you finally find your brother, and the two of you made peace and are teaming up to defeat your evil father?
Yeah, that didn't materialize as well as I would like to have. You know, it would have been cool if I had a brother that liked me. He wants to eat me, Mom. Why does he want to eat me? He wants to turn me into a cake and eat me.
Well, your father and I thought that the best way to make the two of you strong would be to sort of pit you against each other. There was a lot of baby knife fights, and you lost all of them. So we just made you the backup kid.
I didn't win knife fights.
Baby knife fights.
You chose the wrong horse. I invented a super powerful explosive that dwarfs anything that Father accomplished. But beside the point.
I'm sure you did, sweetheart.
And he makes cakes. He makes cakes, Mother. That's all he does.
Have you tried the cakes though? They're very good.
So back to the initial question. I'm gonna try to, if I can manage it, maybe we could try to team up. That'd be cool. I'd like to have a brother that likes me and doesn't want to eat me as a cake. But
As long as you've never cucked your brother, he's very sensitive about that.
well, I mean, the cuck was never consummated. But I mean,
Well,
I
apparently,
just teased him a little bit.
the desire to not be cucked runs in the family, because I made the mistake of saying one nice thing to my tennis coach, and then your father had me killed.
That was it. Damn.
Well, I mean, the one nice thing I said was, "You're so much bigger than my husband."
Well, can't beat
It's my
facts,
own
I guess.
fault. I shouldn't have married a former master. That was my mistake. Marriage is a scam. Love is a lie. Happiness an illusion. I should have just stuck to the old ways of torture, mutilation, destruction, trickery. But that's what got me locked up in the first place. Your father told me that he'd keep me safe, and that I would never end up a prisoner again. And now look at me. Right back where I started.
So, could you give me any advice on dealing with him or defeating him?
Oh, I mean, he is a powerful lich, and he did hide his phylacteries all over the place. He didn't even tell me where he was hiding them. He said that's rookie mistakes, telling anyone where you hid them. Then he reneged and did tell me where he hid them, but I knew that he was telling me false locations because he had set it up that I would think that he had changed his mind and that I would know the right answer, but then if I ever betrayed him, I would just have the wrong answer. It would probably lead to a bunch of traps or some other nonsense. Like, you know how your father is.
That sounds like him.
Yeah. So how are you doing in your life?
Well, wow. I like I said, I just invented a new explosive that will dwarf everything. I have a girlfriend. She's great. I have a boyfriend. Also great.
All right. Just
other
don't
than
get
that-
married, sweetheart. Just don't get married.
Yeah, obviously marriage is a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least until the marriage card is fixed. And yeah, we're trying to save the multiverse, and that's that. In short, it's been good talking to you. I wish this conversation was more productive, but I'm sorry that you're trapped. We'll see about fixing that.
Well, all right. I'll just go back to my eternal loneliness. You do whatever you need to do, sweetheart. And try to go easy on your brother. He's been through a lot. As the backup kid, you don't know how hard it was for the real kid. We put him. He had to go to Montessori school.
I had to put myself through school, but that's fine. Okay. Goodbye.
Okay. Click.
Montessori school, man.
Backup kid.
The frou-frou school.
That's why he makes cakes.
The teachers discovered he really loves cakes. Let's encourage this.
That's right, bro. Montessori school encourages your passions. It's not all about standardized teaching. So anyways, do you have anyone else you need to call, or are you good?
No, she's thoroughly depressed.
Okay. All right.
But Guy had good information, so...
Yeah. All right. So what do you do with the rest of your time? That would have
Well, that
only
would-
taken one. That would. Okay.
Oh. I assume that each one of these things took a day, but...
Oh no, they would have only taken a couple hours each. So.
All right, someone else take over.
All right. Anybody got any other things before you?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got? What do you got?
Sorry. Yeah.
No worries.
Because Bella mentioned the marriage card being broken still. Did we figure out a way to fix that? Or have we not done any research into fixing that yet?
You believe since you defeated the Prince of Wolves and it wasn't on his person or in his personal collection or hidden within the Harrowed realm, that he had already passed it along to Raven.
Okay, so this Raven has it. We can't really fix it until we get it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think then just for the rest of Jericho's downtime is she just kind of wanders around the keep. Like, she should be doing something, but she's not because the marriage card's broken. So she's kind of just like wandering very aimlessly, like she's looking for something but doesn't really know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, as you're wandering around, you do kind of distracted, bump into somebody in the hallway. And you hear a hey, watch where the fuck you going? Ow.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to run into your fat ass. Takes up half the hallway.
Now you know that ain't true. I'm fucking string bean up in here. You doing all right? I mean, you seem like you've been kind of dealing with a lot. You know, changing religion all the time. Don't know who your soul belongs to. Marriage fell apart. You know, your girlfriend spends all girlfriend. Hey, listen. There's a lot of things that happen that I don't even understand when I look back on it because, I mean, you know, you weren't. It's not that I don't like you. I just felt like everything changed when we got married.
I'm not short. I get it. I get
No,
it.
no, it ain't about that. It ain't
It's
about
fine.
that. And speaking of short, Firecracker only ever spent time with that fucking Roman guy. You know?
I really hate him. Can I be honest? I don't
What
like
does he fucking got? You know, other than a fucking donkey dick and you know, incredible poetry that moves the soul and deep introspective mindset that makes him incredibly sensitive and you know, well, his athleticism obviously, but other than that, you know. Oh, with his conviction,
you know,
he was willing to die for what he believed in and free his people from tyranny. But other than that, what has he even got going
for like a couple days, you know? But after a while, it's like,
exactly.
Oh, geez, you're gonna stay like that, really?
Absolutely. You know what? Hey, I don't got anything going on. You want to get Jack said they reopened the ice cream parlor. You want to go get some ice cream? We could, you know, we could talk shit about this guy while we eat some ice cream.
Yeah, we can plot his murder. I miss that. Let's go plot someone's murder. I miss when we used to do that.
You know what? That sounds like a plan. All right, and one card that hasn't been broken is the friendship card. So you guys go and you guys go get some platonic friend ice cream and plot murder.
Killing him.
All right. Vashon tells you stabbing. It got to be stabbing because that's, you know, poetic and you love poetry.
That would be really poetic. How about I make a machine that's like a stabbing machine? It has like fires a bunch of knives at it at once at high speed.
Fires knives. Okay.
Like a
yeah,
knife gun.
I had whipped this up. He shows you the schematics for the Bellabot. Said, yeah, check this out. It's a full reproduction of the original.
Bellabot. What are you doing with that?
Well, nothing dirty. Anyways, her vagina is filled with razor blades, and they like a blender. You know what I'm saying? So that fat donkey dick gonna get juiced.
Oh, are you saying we disguise this as Bella when he sleeps with the doll, his dick will be all, you know, sliced up like a carrot?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nothing dirty.
That's pretty
the
good.
First thing he mentions.
Yeah, I can build that.
Yeah, all right. Also, I gave her like a real good grip, you know what I'm saying? So like and then spikes shoot out of every part of her body, not just vagina. I put blades everywhere.
I'll put a bomb in there too, just for good measure.
That's a good idea. After the juicing sequence starts, you should just do a self-destruct sequence, just in case.
Excellent. I'll have it like say something when it's self-destruct, like at 2 something. You know, I don't know. I'll workshop it.
Yeah, I've been working on some refinements to the power night. You know, it sounds crazy, but since you've been kind of adoring me, everybody's off doing their own thing. I've actually been working with Lovelace on that, you know, because she uses so much power night in her fighting style. She actually had some pretty good ideas. I should have it done pretty soon, but this shit could blow up a whole goddamn city. Like several miles is the blast radius now.
At this point, Bella walks in the room. You son of a bitch! Did you steal my research again?
He looks over.
Get ice cream.
No. No.
He throws himself on top of the table, stuffing the notes into his vest, and he says, "Anyone to look like? All right, anybody could come up with an idea of making a bomb bigger. Jesus!" And he kind of rolls around on the floor, like just stuffing all the papers.
Bella puts down the actual already completed formula in front of Jericho's like, this is the schematics for your heart nuke. It's it's a compound. It's called Balericum, and it's meant to make the Balerico bomb, which is your heart. She looks at Vashon angrily, like, yeah, try naming it now after yourself, asshole.
Oh, I don't need no Bolerico. Is that some Roman shit? No. The one I'm coming up with had an even cooler name, and I'm not gonna tell you now.
Jericho eats her ice cream. I'll put this in my body. I'll put it in the weird sex spot we're making of you too.
I'm sorry, the what now?
Don't worry about it.
Weird. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I feel compelled to worry.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, if this robot prevents me from getting some, if it's taking my share, I'm gonna be upset about it.
Don't worry.
I'm worried.
Are you attempting a deception right now?
Yeah, I am.
Bella narrows her eyes. Even with her ridiculously low wisdom, she still sees through Jericho.
There we go. Way done. We go. I got on training
Hey,
for
don't worry, I
position.
got you. I'm gonna back your play. I'm gonna back your play. Hold on. This is aid action here. I don't know. Yeah, why don't you add a +4 to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got nothing to
37.
worry about, Bella.
What's your passive? What's your passive?
It's probably not that high. So it's wisdom +10.
What would be your whatever your perception? You have a
Perception.
33. Yep. Apparently, whatever they're working on, it's not a big deal. So
Don't worry about it.
Okay, maybe it'll be fun. I don't know.
It'll be fun. Don't worry.
yeah, it will.
You want some cookie dough?
Walter, what is this check for?
They're so goddamn loud. I feel like I would be able to hear this
Is
conversation.
everyone at the ice cream parlor? This is a very popular place. This ice cream parlor.
His stack was there.
That's true. Stack, you and Thorn were going to get ice cream, yeah?
Yeah. Well, no, I got ice cream with the rat. I was going to
Oh,
go get ice cream with the
yeah.
rabbit, but I had to go pick it up and bring it back.
Oh, so you took it to go. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be that much to go from the carnival to the ice cream parlor afterwards. Just to kind of unwind from all the shit he's been seeing. So he's probably passing by it at some point. I don't know if this would be the same day, but
Well, for the first time ever, you didn't hear what was going on.
oh wow. All right, I'm lost in the clouds.
All right. So, listen, it'll be fine. It's not like she ever leaves him unattended. So as long as Marcus is, not left unattended, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm a pretty good instructor.
All right. Any other downtime activities? I'm assuming you're going to build the Bella bot with the rest of your downtime. Is that?
Yeah. I
Okay.
put so much bombs in it. I put a lot of bombs in it.
All right. Vashon looks and says, "What are you doing? She's supposed. She flat like a washboard."
I'm gonna put some there. I'm just making sure it's all set.
You put too much. It's going to be obvious to him. This ain't Bella. You put them giant bombs for titties. Come on.
I figured I had them there. Because,
No, it's all down here. And
I moved the bombs to her ass.
Okay. All right, now. Yeah, it looks good. You giving this thing a test run? You put like cucumber up there or something?
Yeah. I got a whole stack of sweet potatoes over there. I've been kind of shoving up there, checking. It's working pretty well.
He looks at the buckets of sweet potato juice and he says, "Damn." All right.
Hey, do you ever think that this is something we shouldn't be doing?
I mean, there was a time when I was a pious man, and well,
I mean, in the sense of if this man makes her happy, you know.
oh yeah, but like she's so used. Everybody's used to people dying, you know. Like she'll get over it, and then she'll remember that we're around, and you know, it'll go back to the way it used to be.
Are we jealous?
This is more like, I think the word you're looking for, Jerry, is concerned.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we
right.
is concerned about her. That's all. We, you know.
Well, Vashon, unfortunately, because of my respec, I have a 5 int and a 5 wisdom, so I cannot be swayed.
I was gonna say, this is some rare insight from Jerry.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not a cleric now, so I kind of know.
Are you telling me we spent 3 days hanging out building this death sex bot of our friend, and now you don't even want to deploy it?
I just want an excuse to hang out with you. I mean, if I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, it was nice. It was a nice time. You know, just because a marriage didn't work out, don't mean we can't be friends. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we survived a lot. You know, stabbing each other in the back. You know, like.
You know what? Do you know what the
saving
scariest
lives.
moment in my life was?
I
We
would
were on
assume-
that airship. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
We were
how could I
heading to
forget?
the ports, and it was just before they attacked, and I was with you in the engine room because we were pretty sure such a shit was going on with those goblins.
Mm.
And I had to leave you because there was shit going on upstairs, and I told you to hide and take care of yourself. And
Yeah.
then there was an explosion where I left you. And I don't think I've ever been more terrified in my life. And I hate that. And I just wish that you weren't here because it's dangerous. And maybe this sex bot is just like a weird, I don't know. Maybe, have you ever thought about just kind of going home, you know?
Nah. I don't think. I think a lot of us, you know, we talked about it. You know, would you go home if you could go home? And, I mean, everybody, even even Thorn, even Philomena, hell, even Grom's little brother, what's his name?
Pepito.
Pepito, yeah. They all kind of agree that we've seen too much, you know. You open one too many doors, you see what's on the other side. You never go back. How are we supposed to go back to when and where we was, knowing what we know now, knowing what's at stake, and not always wondering how it turn out? Is this how things are supposed to be? Is this my life now? Has it always been this way? We've seen behind the curtain, you know, into the inner workings of everything. I don't want to go back out onto the floor of the restaurant and try to eat food now that I've seen how it's prepared. I want to be the one helping. If anything, just for the peace of mind, you know?
I put a potato in the vagina of the sex bot and just let it get munched up.
Okay.
Well, take this sex bot with you and, you know, blow it up if something happens, okay? If you want to cook in the kitchen, at least keep yourself safe with a big old bomb.
All right. And you'd be mad at me if this got into the hands of a certain Roman senator and he got his dick smashed and got himself
would
blown
be
up.
mad at you because it would hurt Bella's feelings.
All right. Anybody that perfect gonna screw up eventually, though.
I don't know. He's really good in bed. I'm just saying. I mean,
That's true.
just putting it out there.
Listen, I participated. Went in Rome, as they say. You know.
We should go back sometime. All right. take the sex bot, don't die, and we should be out of this soon. We can go back home.
Hey, where y'all headed next?
I don't know. I'm not really keeping up with what they're doing. I'm just point me in the direction and I'll punch things.
Hmm.
Probably
All right,
head
well,
to the city.
I'm still around, and I'm still willing to fight. So, whether you going to the pits of hell or, someplace else, I'm here for you if you need me.
I give him a hug.
Unless you're going back to the Cradle of Quartz, I'd rather just go to hell again.
Yeah, I would too. I think I'd rather just go back to Hilly. I'm not going back to Cradle Courts anytime soon, don't worry. I would rather die. Alright. I'm gonna go check out what everyone else is up to, see where we're going next.
All right, get up, Bellabot. We gotta go hose you off and get fucking smell like a sweet potato.
I put a
I'm
voice box in
Bellanora.
there, by the
I'm
way.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a will save from Bashon. I want to know that he's able to resist.
Listen. He did put a kill switch in there. I don't know. Problematic. Okay.
It's a kill switch, a Pyronite with a detonator.
Oh, I thought you meant something that turned off the blender.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right. So, any more downtime, or are you guys easing into this
I've got
next
one more.
arc? Okay, what do you got?
Prince of Wolves. What do I roll for that?
You doing the Prince of Wolves stuff? Hold on.
I remember it being something I could pass.
Prince of Wolves, the card.
Oh, here he is.
Who's got the card?
Walter does.
Thought it was Walter.
Oh, okay. But you're going to the shadowy place that brings up memories of things that have been lost, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
DC 40 occultism. I got it.
Okay. Let's see.
Bella's searching for the lost memories of her brother, because she doesn't remember having a brother.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. PC spends 8 hours of downtime in this place. So, what is this place that look like to you? It is supposed to be thought abandoned but rediscovered. A place where you feel both watched and protected.
It's definitely like the nursery in her parents' castle.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. So you got a success, but not a critical success. Okay. All right. So you partially awaken the card's inheritance. You gain a shadow double that stalks out of phase with you for the next 24 hours. Once during that time, you can cause the double to break away as a reaction when an enemy targets them with an attack or harmful effect. This effect is resolved against the double instead, which is then destroyed. Afterward, you will become drained 1 until your next daily preparation, as the card exacts a toll. So that is what a success does on this card. If you're trying to like find stuff about your past, I think you just do the Lost, right?
Or was that it?
Yeah. This is more like mastering shadows and shit.
I have another day.
Okay. So if that's a success, then the critical success would probably have some similar ability, question mark?
I don't think we've
but you're-
seen it.
All right. So nope, you've had a failure result and you've had a success result. All right, so you're gonna go to the Lost. The Lost allows you to retrain. Found. Here we go. Once per week, you spend 8 hours alone brooding on what was lost. All right, give me a DC 35 perception check.
Eesh. How long is this period of time? 8 hours, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I have that card that lets me switch things for an hour. All right.
Okay.
But it doesn't help me here. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
Not better. Only slightly.
It feels like all the memories of your brother have been taken from you.
Yeah, that's basically what I presumed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done. Thank you.
All right. So. ... As you guys round out the downtime, where to next?
And we're just gonna take a pass on the Peacock and let the Reconcilers handle it. Which is not a bad idea, honestly. Like, it kind of gives us a little bit of a head start on these, and maybe they won't be there ahead of us. Maybe if it's still there when we're done.
Okay. So you're going to go to the Summit of Law.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys found out that the cost for this would normally be, is White Vellum Invitation written in Celestial, come celebrate the dawn of a new age. Okay. All right. So you got that. And then I'll take you over to the portal room. Let's see. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah, who are you bringing with you? On this mission? Hello?
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
I think I'll bring Brutus. Just gonna keep him close.
Okay. I mean,
Also,
it
I
is
feel like-
Kelly. It's Kelly's thing. I mean, maybe Kelly should, I'm just kidding. But maybe. All right. So Grom the Trader, and Jack are all there, along with all-seeing Hajek, and everyone else is whoever you guys decide to bring with you. So Bella shows up with Marcus, Junius Brutus, Jericho, Iroll. You guys can bring 4 other B teams. Kelly, who you bringing?
Let's go with Henry.
Okay.
anticipating having to beat people's heads soon. So
I just thought Bruce might like to see what a version of heaven looks like.
Aw.
He's gonna be real confused when there aren't Roman gods there.
Okay. Henry, yeah, they're in Elysium, but all right. Henry the Unstoppable, he's ready. He looks over at Jericho, shakes his head. All right, Stack, you bringing Thorn? What's Thorn doing here?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I usually bring
Okay.
Thorn.
All right, Jerry, who you bringing? Nobody? Jerry, you with us? Jericho, darling? Walter, who you bringing?
He'll bring Philomena.
Oh, really? Okay. She does ask you the hard question. You think my mom's gonna be in heaven?
Oof.
From what I recall, she was a pretty good woman, so if there's any place to find her, probably there. If not, we keep looking.
If she's not, does that mean she's still trapped in that gun?
Probably. I could have swore I heard some voices when we encountered Vulture 13 during that basketball game, coming from one of the gunzels on him. Couldn't pinpoint if it was her or not, but well, we'll just have to ask him when we see him next time.
She says, twirling her guns. Jerry, you bring anybody? Yeah. Did we lose them? Hold on. Maybe the message to explain. Nope, they just disappeared. Okay. Very Ashley Johnson move. All right, we'll just have now Parsis would just die if he went to heaven. Okay, so we'll have Vashon go. Boop. All right, Jack says, yeah. So things are pretty fucked up in here now, as you can see. But we did manage to build them to the specifications.
What's going on here, Jack? Is this the corruption?
We are outside of the portal room. He looks over at Grom. Grom says, "We're to the side of the portal room. Just to the side. We're to the side of the portal room."
Okay. So, like, in the way that the Shadow Realm is, like, just to the side of reality.
Yeah.
Like parallel to the side?
Yes. So yeah, hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully. Alright.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head over to the Kelly portal.
Yep.
I'll fast travel you there. Boop boop boop. Okay. Oh no. Please unselect. There you go. All right. As you head through, Jack takes you aside, Kelly, and he says, okay, so you don't have to do anything. You just have to look around for the card.
But we
Right.
don't know what card we're looking for yet.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it'll be. I mean, you have your Pokemon card collecting checklist that I gave you guys. So, I mean, you should know that there's only a few left. So just keep an eye out for one of those.
Yep.
You're looking for the Avalanche, the Sickness, the Wanderer, the Inquisitor, the Unicorn, and the Courtesan.
All right. Well, we better keep an eye out. But if I do mess with something here, it could alter my whole entire fate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you are tapping into the prime destiny of your self, of all yourselves, of like the Kelly Prime right now. So it's very important that.
Don't step on a butterfly. I got it.
Well, I mean, if it's that sensitive, you're pretty screwed. But
I think it's just an expression. Fair. I've heard from some time traveling folks. There's the whole thing is step on a butterfly and it end up killing off half the people or something.
yeah, no, I mean that's pretty. It's pretty accurate. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't have any other advice to give you except just stay true to who you are, what you want, what you believe. Don't lose yourself. You're a good man, Kelly. Don't lose track of that. Okay.
Kelly will kind of prepare himself and step through.
Right. All right. As you guys head through, me move these guys out of the way, grab these guys, take you to that map. And then what was it? Here we go. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to grab this thing. Okay. As you guys appear in heaven, you see an assembly of angels and other holy creatures, including a motherfucking phoenix and an imperial dragon, among others. You're greeted right away by this angel. She holds a mighty hammer of smiting in one hand and the guest list in the other. She says, "Oh my God, are you here for the event? You seem like you're running late." "Oh,
Fashionably.
it's you." And she says, "What are you doing here? I thought you already got here." "Oh, Kelly, please, come with me."
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn you already arrived and we already got you ready for your coronation. Come on. You guys, there's seats over there. the table just makes whatever food you want. Welcome.
Bella runs to the table.
All right. So as she's walking with you, she says, "All right, well, let's head back here. Get you all set up." Okay. Brutus looks around. He says, "Truly, this is the home of the gods. It is incredible.
We're in a heaven. Come over here. Come on.
Look, it floats in the sky, just like they said. It's a mountain atop the world. Oh, yeah. I'm coming."
Walter's just kind of looking around. I don't. Hunt prey doesn't really give off. Doesn't say it gives off anything like in particular. This is the chat.
Look for the one that doesn't fit.
This guy, he says, "Hey, there's room over here. Please take a seat. You're welcome. This is a joyous event." Oh, where are they going? Oh, well.
Guys, our table is over here.
Oh, sorry, the wrong. Oh, yeah.
Dude, everybody's staring at the two of you.
Well, everyone's kind of making directional eye contact over here, and I can see all the faces.
Something just killed me? What the hell?
Oh no, don't. I'm wondering if I can use.
Damn, dude.
Why are you dead?
I don't know.
Hey,
Well, would like to
clean yourself up, dude.
You got coronation or something coming up. I want to take out one of every suit of cards. She makes a hand, and she would like to try to make a fortune-telling lore to see if she can see anything within her visible line of sight that might stand out to her. That might be a hero card.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a fortune-telling check. Okay. Yeah, as you summon the heart of the cards, and let it guide you. It's right here.
Oh, it's the Inquisitor. There he is. Stack, your intuition was dead on. I'm like super impressed.
Walter, you gonna sit down, or you just gonna stand off in the thing awkwardly?
No, he was looking around. I
Mhm.
was trying to see. I don't think he posted it. So I'm just gonna...
Oh, yeah, I mean, do you want to go say hi to the Inquisitor? Or, I mean,
Play cool.
Essentially, he's doing hunt prey, looking at all the different creatures that are here.
She'll point out the Inquisitor to Walter. Check that guy out, Walter. Yeah, let's not ruin Kelly's moment. Let's let him have this.
So Kelly, as you're brought to like a place off to the side, it's a beautiful like marble building, artwork, tapestry, statues, gardens, that kind of thing. Some people, some of the celestial beings, they kind of look over at you, and they look a little confused. And then you see through a beautiful stained glass window, depicting heavenly armies flying through the skies, not fighting, but just looking badass, like they're ready to defend people. You see yourself. You are an old man, and you are sort of in a chair, just sort of looking away. You don't see yourself, doesn't see you seeing you. You look tired. You look old. There is a presence about you that speaks of strength and experience. You do anything?
Well, suppose I'll wait and just see what happens. Like, what's the when they see two of us in one place at the same time? Like, what's good?
All right. This creature, she turns and begins to cast a spell. It is the Ring of Truth, legally distinct. And she says, "Are you Kelly, sometimes called Kelly McClain?"
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. She looks at the other heavenly beings, and they all look surprised. She says, "How is this possible? You're already here. Look through yonder open window. There you sit, waiting for anointment by your father."
That's funny.
You
I
said
think that's a
you said much the same thing when you were first summoned.
yeah, but I think that's a much older version of me.
Another one looks exactly like this one. Also has a scroll, the angel equivalent of a clipboard. She's like opening it and closing it, turning it sideways. And she says, "None of this makes any sense. We followed your father's orders. When you were about to expire from this mortal coil, after a life lived in the pursuit of justice, you were taken up into our wings and brought here to be presented before your father, to see if he would judge you worthy."
Well, I'm just here because you have another uninvited guest that that I need to speak with.
The one that originally got you said, "But you had an invitation. You're not an unwanted guest." I'm so confused.
Traveling through the multiverse, you could be two places at the same time.
When you say that, some of them nod and say, well, perhaps it's best that you do not see yourself. Can you disguise yourself in some way and return as a guest? If you don't mind seeing the future that awaits you, you can watch."
But if that is the
Ask-
future me, then what I've done's already happened, and therefore I cannot affect these events.
They look a little nervous, and one of them says, one would hope."
Now, if he was the younger version, I could see that argument being valid, but since he's the older version, as long as they don't ask him any questions about my future, should be gravy.
Yes, as long as he stays where he. When they look over, he's no longer in the seat. You see him walking towards you. Old man Kelly approaches you and says, "Oh, well, ain't that something?"
You've seen better days, old timer.
He extends a hand for a polite handshake, in the Alkenstar style, and says, "Yeah, name's Kelly McClain. I get the feeling that's your name too, huh?"
Yeah, you'd be right about that.
Why can't I remember this?
Well, I could be from a parallel universe because I've met some others of those. In fact, I've been combined with some of those. I was kind of taken outside the normal flow of things. Maybe I don't have those memories back.
Well, I'm sorry that you have to see this. Yeah. Well, our father finally decided to make an appearance.
Yeah, I heard. Instructions were upon our death. Like,
It
irony, huh?
turns out our mama don't settle for scrub.
Figures.
Damarick. Damarick, the weighted swing. Imperial lord of executions, justice, and, if you can believe it, responsibility.
That's funny. Well, I guess I'm the one that doesn't listen. Because I came here with an invitation without an invitation?
I'd ask you. I think he means to offer me a place here by his side. I lived my whole life hating the gods, spitting in their face, shunning my own bloodline. I hated him. I hated him for saddling me with the expectations of goodness. It always felt like everything I did, no one ever credited it to me.
No, you know how it is. They see the halo and the wings and soon. So does he actually have wings? I got that through.
This older version of you, he does not have wings. This is the you that I guess wasn't impacted by the events of Stolen Fate and stuck to his guns, as they were, of anti-divine, anti-religion stuff.
Gotcha.
He says, I ain't afraid to die. They're tempted to tell good old dad to fuck himself right in front of all his court. But part of me feels like there's still good work that needs doing. And maybe that's what I need to do. Take the blessing, use it, help people. I don't know. I gotta decide soon.
Well, this is your timeline. I'm just a visitor. So, it's the one you gotta figure out yourself. Just remember, make him explain. Hold him to the same level of justice we hold everyone to.
He kind of looks you over and says, what's all this now? These wings and such.
Well, I'm the version of you that's on a mission of higher duty, dealing with multiverse situations. In order to do so, I had to see other versions of me that held down other paths. And sometimes be granted some of their powers.
It must be pretty bad for you to sell out.
I'm just using the tools the bloodline gave me. Doesn't mean I gotta listen to any of their shit. I still don't use any divine magic.
Interesting. Just using the tools that were given to you.
So I see it. It's all it's ever been, right? Maybe gifts, but how we use them, that's on us.
With some wise words. Young man, you must have seen a lot.
Well, I'll pull out the paladin card. Let's just say we become true sense of justice. We get a better view of it. But it sounds to me like you had one hell of a life. I mean, you look like you've seen and done a lot. I got pulled away from Alkenstar, but maybe you made a difference there. More than I could.
Well, I don't want to go messing things up for you by telling you the future. But we maintain peace. We've saved the world a few times. But price, well, it was high. And it had to be paid off.
No, it is, isn't it? But that's the price of doing good. I've seen worse. Yeah, seen worse.
Well,
Somebody ever offers you a trip to Avernus, you tell them no.
well, can't say I haven't. Been to hell a few times. Been a long life.
It's kind of nice getting to see the other side of the coin, though.
Suppose.
Still like I can start better.
And this big, important mission that you're on, it brought you here of all places.
Yeah, it seems there's another entity like myself that me and my friends come to see if we can convince them to come home.
Interesting. And you need
Maybe.
this entity to do the work you're doing?
We'd like them to come back, but again, trying to do it the right way. Convince them to come of their own volition. You don't want to have to make them.
All right.
There's just some other people who would want to mess him up in a more nefarious way. He might be safe up here for a while, but folks on the other side, they have a way of twisting things. Give them the darker side of their purpose.
Sounds like some serious shit you're dealing with.
It's your big day. I try to stay out of your way best I can.
Big day. I have half a mind to try to fight that son of a bitch to the death.
What's he gonna do? Kill you?
Yeah, it gives you a big smile, and much to your relief, he do still have all his teeth. And he says, yeah. Yeah, what is he gonna do about it?
Give him shit. Give him hell. I'll hear him out afterwards. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, that's what we do. Hey, I appreciate you taking some time to talk to an old man. Help me get some
Hey.
things sorted out in my head.
I'm just glad it still looked that damn good when I'm that old.
He lets out a very real laugh, very very deep chuckle, and he says, "I'm like 90% scar tissue, 10% tobacco smoke at this point. That's my advice to you. Never take up the habit."
Take it to heart.
And I realize now I didn't have his stuff up this entire time, but here's all.
Nice.
All right. So back at the table, the table refills with whatever food you desire, and it is the best food you've ever had in your entire life. The food experience is brought down a little bit by this biblically accurate angel who is just gorging itself. But the food just sort of vanishes, like a poorly animated video game where it's like the food just sort of disappears in 3 bites from their hand as they sort of aim it near the head area of their body. And then you hear a sonorous chorus of so many different angelic voices ring out from the ring of fire that is their head, the eyes all closing in unison, and they say, very delicious. Love that.
Hey, are we in danger? By the way, are we in danger?
Oh, so much danger.
Oh, I mean, you want to talk to him? You know?
I'm pretty sure if we piss off any of these entities, it's gonna be pretty bad for us.
Well, I guess I'm surprised they're not pissed off by my presence already. I mean, kind of expected to, I don't know, turn to dust, I guess.
This creature over here, this stork ninja, he keeps leaning his long neck across the table and he's whispering to the Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor turns and looks at you guys.
Stack waves.
I did mark him as my hunt prey, which does come with a recall knowledge, and I rolled that.
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh, you rolled that?
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, you know all about this creature. This is Mathiel, the first Archangel, the Archangel of Wisdom, a member of the Injurious Council, and their former leader.
Archangel A.
Yeah, one day Mathiel understood that they, the angels, weren't alone in the universe, and so found a council to coordinate angels' actions, as he understood that angels were becoming stronger in order and music, and to fight those mysterious foes. It goes on. There's a lot. Anyways, you may ask any 2 questions about him.
All right. Does this creature have any special abilities and features?
Yes, this creature can cast Wish at will.
Oh.
In addition, he could teleport at will, constantly under the effects of tongues, can call down the sun itself anywhere he likes, even inside his opponents.
God damn.
Oh, also, if he ever pulls off his hood, what is beneath will permanently blind any who looks upon him.
When you say the sun, like
He also can't be killed.
how big is the sun?
Good thing we're not trying to kill him.
What's the second question?
I almost want to say how big the sun that he pulls on us, but
We can fight the sun. Don't worry.
we fought the moon, so we're fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is the next step up. If this creature was to have a level, what level would it be?
30.
Okay, that's very high. I will regale that to my comrades. Yeah, we're probably best off just trying to get him to come with us willingly. I don't know if a fight's gonna go our way. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Also, he does seem to be really chummy with the people at his table.
So how do we want to go about this then?
Oh, also, the beautiful music you hear is being performed by this angelic choir, led by a Kanya, which is a bard angel, and then a bunch of these little guys.
Bella would like to do her own recall knowledge on him. She's going to use
Okay.
her spell that lets her roll at advantage.
All right, let's see. Okay. So Bella. Okay, you made it. All right. Yeah, so this is the Inquisitor. It's a living full manifestation of the Inquisitor card. Everything that Walter had was wrong. He critically failed. You may ask me one question about him.
Man, looks
Does
like
he
he came
have
out
any
of
weakness?
Diablo.
Does he have any?
fucking Tyrael over there. What the fuck you talking about?
I
Does he
wasn't
have
reading directly from the Diablo fandom.com Wikipedia team.
Does he have any non-combat weaknesses?
He is weak to unholy. Oh, non-combat weaknesses.
Like personality weaknesses.
Let's see. It appears that he has taken the form of a star archon. They embody the virtues of prudence, often serving as philosophers and administrators, and in times of war as tacticians, strategists, and generals of archon armies. Star archons burn with the glory and intensity of a sun, and their sense of duty and desire to defeat evil are as indefatigable. Thank you. Indefatigable as the light of the stars. Well, see, you know this is the real entry because only Pathfinder kids would drop this kind of shit on you. As the light of the stars. While their dazzling intellects and unmatched strategic cunning make them most useful in war rooms rather than the battlefield, Star Archons are fierce opponents when motivated to enter the fray. Those who witness the self-sacrifice of a Star Archon and live to tell the tale describe the experience in terms of what might befit the sight of a supernova at the instant the star collapses in on itself.
Star collapsing. Sounds like dropping the sun to me.
Yeah, but can we kill it?
Can it bleed? If so, we
Can it bleed?
Right. That was your question, right? Was does that okay? Well, the fact that it has a weakness would imply that it could take damage and be killed, right?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. I can't confirm that.
I think that kind of defeats the purpose. I don't think we want to.
And you guys do know that the Inquisitor is lawful neutral. It means immutable truth that cannot be challenged. When misaligned, it is attempting to defy reality, leads to disaster. Okay.
Go talk to it, Walter. You're like the second most holy guy here after Kelly, so
Oh yeah. Also, there is a throne up here that does seem to be made out of branches that are soaked in fresh blood. They are attended by two hot angel chicks, and they got these two like Valkyrie angel statues that are sort of like pointing their spears towards the throne, and then there's these actual ginormous fucking birds here. These are not statues. This is how big these fucking birds are. And the guy in the throne looks like this. He's a bald guy wearing black stone armor. And very close is a blood-stained, blood-wet executioner's axe. And it looks like things are starting up.
All right, it should be interesting.
I gotta bounce, by the way. I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
you got-
watching on stream though. Yeah, but I gotta
Okay.
bounce.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
All right. This lady says, all rise to witness what comes next. And everybody starts to take their feet or feet-ish things. And you see old man Kelly. Stride into view. Dude in the throne, he stands up. There's a soft gasp from everybody. You also see that Kelly the Old does not kneel before this dude. He walks towards him. This guy stands up. And he says, Kelly McClain, I have never called you son, for I would never lay such a burden upon any. I have made a great many enemies amongst gods, fiends, and worse. Yet, I have watched you. I have watched your short, yet eventful human life. And I am honored to have borne witness. Here, at the end of your mortal journey, I intercede not as your father, but as a fellow bringer of justice. I offer you a chance to stand alongside us and continue to fight for what is right, for virtue, for justice, and when needed, for vengeance. Set aside our bonds of blood, for I have no need of such things, nor should you. There is only the pursuit of justice. Will you join us in our eternal work? And Kelly the Old, he stares this dude down. He looks very thoughtful. And he says, well, it's good to know that you haven't changed how you feel about being a father. Because it's a bit late to go stepping into that role. I understand your reasons, even though I think they're cowardly ones. There is a murmur through the crowd. Less than an hour ago, I had it in me to come out here and dress you down in front of all your cronies. Take your offer tear it up, spit in your boots. But I got some advice. Change my mind. When he says that, all of you feel that the timeline has been altered.
Oh.
Oh. Well, how would I know?
Because you guys are like connected to at this point with all this shit. You definitely feel that sort of thrum of like when you guys go and like complete a timeline mission, like that same kind of energy. Like you guys feel that like something has happened. And he says, I accept your offer on one condition. Damarick nods at him as if to say, go on. He says, I want to keep looking like an old human man because I fucking earned it. And they all look around like, what? And then he takes his axe, he swings it over his head, and he swings it like a fucking Apache helicopter, and then he brings it down in a death stroke to Kelly the Old, and the blade stops right along his shoulder and neck. And Kelly the Old doesn't even fucking flinch. And Damarick the Weighted Swing says, granted. Kelly McClain, welcome to the fight. Justice will prevail. And when he says that, the Heavenly Choir, in what you guys realize is celestial, but because of timeline shenanigans and, you know, multiverse shit, you kind of understand it. They all say, justice will prevail. And then Kelly the Old says, justice will prevail. And then he says, all right, now that that's out of the way, I've been smelling this delicious food for like 2 hours. Can I get some grub? And then Damarick, the Weighted Swing, lets out a deep, bellowing laugh and says, of course, feast to your heart's content. And then Damarick says, everyone, feast, make merry, enjoy this time together, because the battle against evil will never end. The pursuit of justice drawing us ever forward. Take this moment of solace. Carry it with you into battle, into the pits of hell itself. Everyone huzzahs, and they all start to eat and drink with great merriment. Kelly the Old goes up. He does a secret handshake with the Phoenix. Benny runs over, does a secret handshake with him, and he is just sort of picked up by the crowd. There's the briefest moment, Kelly, where he looks over at you and he gives you the lumberjack nod.
I'm gonna take this as this time to kind of circle around, hovering a bit.
You guys see the Inquisitor. Looks like he's making a run for it.
Nah.
Nope.
When he gets to
that's
the
happening, then
when he gets to the edge, he turns, and his wings spread out, and he says, "Let us speak away from the crowd."
I don't know if the rest of them can fly. How far?
This is fine.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go kick my dad in the nuts real quick. Okay.
Are you really? That would be very disruptive to the timeline, but yeah, you could definitely go for that.
I guess it won't make your presence known. Because I do look so different from that Kelly. I don't know if he'll be okay with time shenanigans or if he'll get all uppity. I don't know.
I mean, he is a lawful neutral Empyrean, so it'd be. I don't know how he'd feel about it. I don't think he'd be too happy. I don't think he'd be too happy about
You
it.
know what?
Considering I'm not sure I'm quite lawful at this point.
You know what? You look just like
I'm a
my.
neutral good, not necessarily lawful good.
Yeah.
Hey, Pops. Whack!
He do got a stone codpiece, so I mean, you gotta hit him pretty hard.
That's why you wear full plate, right? Nah.
you guys end up back in the portal room. Any second now. All right. You also know that the Inquisitor, when epitomized, a research library, manifests on the ground floor of the Harrowheart Keep. The contents of this library update automatically and constantly change so as to always be relevant for whatever mystery or topic of research you're looking into. You can spend 4 hours in the library to gather information about any topic and can use an appropriate lore skill instead of diplomacy to determine the success. In addition, folios and tomes in the library contain all the information needed to learn the rituals Call Spirit or Collective Memories. Performing either of these rituals in the research library gets a +2 item bonus to skill checks made with the ritual, or a +3 if you are level 17.
So because he is fully realized as he steps through, does it just all of a sudden like populate as soon as he gets through the gate?
Correct, yep. His very presence would sort of spawn it into being.
That's cool.
I will add the Inquisitor to your list. There we go. All right, and then the card itself, it's lawful neutral, it's intelligence. The Inquisitor represents the search for the truth and the power to see through lies. As long as you have the Inquisitor invested, the results of your perception checks as its motive against targets that are equal to or lower than your level are increased by 1 degree of success. Against targets that are, that's very strong. Against targets that are higher level than you, you would instead gain a +3 item bonus. Which is also very fucking strong. 3 item bonus? Yikes. That's great. You can once per day spend 2 Pac-Mans to envision using linguistics and mental. You swipe the card over the head of an adjacent creature to delve into their thoughts. You cast Mind Probe, but as a 2-action spell rather than one that takes a full minute to cast. The rank of the spell is 1/2 your level rounded down, and the DC is your class DC. Pretty fucking good. All right. And then you have other cards to track down, but we are at time. So I'll take us back to Dawabi. Oof. All right. I was kind of wondering how that would turn out. It could have gone a lot of directions. I was like, is this Kelly's murder hobo moment? Does he kill his future self and then take his place and then become a god for the rest of the campaign? Like, what is he? What's he gonna do? Does he confront his father and be like, you owe me, motherfucker, make me an Empyrean for the rest of the campaign? I was mentally preparing myself. I'm like, well, I hope he's not too much more powerful than everybody else. We'll see how it goes. See what happens. All right. And then that's it for us this week. Congrats on claiming another card. I guess five cards left, 6 if you count the Peacock. And then whatever happens after that. Okay. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
And I was going to ask, which one do we think we want to go after next?
Oh, that would be great to know. Yeah.
Anyone feeling a particular way?
Here, I'll put Kelly the Old over Summon of Law. There you go. Anybody like, I definitely want to get mine knocked out next week?
Oh, yeah, let's see.
I don't.
I mean, I'd be down if Stacks.
Okay. The Prison of Guilt. All right. We'll focus on doing that one next week then. Okay. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn for this most exciting week? Me waking up at 5 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Excited. So excited.
This is the last week of graduations.
Yeah.
No, I think you're good.
All right. In that case, I hope everybody has a good night, and a good week, and we will continue this next time.
All right. Thanks for running.
Thanks, Ron.
Yep. A lot of fun, guys.
Yep. More on these shenanigans next week.